So the Russians are denying Gilman's family access to him. Reportedly, he's now unresponsive. He's catonic since June. How are we getting these updates about his health, and do we know if they've tortured him at all?
So I would tell you, first off, of all the cases I've seen of Americans wrongfully detained in Russia, this is probably the worst case of treatment that I've seen, given the fact that now, again, we're receiving reports through the embassy, through his family, that he is in this state of dissociative stupor. Some might call it a catatonic state. Bottom line, his health is in dire straits. And we are working desperately alongside the administration and his family to get some kind of release in place. And mind you, if the Russians were smart and released him, this is not some kind of concession. This is not some geopolitical power move. This is a life-saving medical evacuation.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking when you look at the photos of him. There's these reports that he was forced to do 16-hour exercise sessions, that he's been given psychoactive drugs, even pressured to fight in Ukraine. What is this about the psychoactive drugs? What does that do?
Well, the fact is he was very badly mistreated, if not tortured. When you think of being given psychotropic drugs, basically mind-altering substances, with some of the physical harshness that he endured, and then just the disinformation campaign that was leveled against him, where they said that, we had prison guards telling him that people were en route to Boston, where his dad lives, to assault his dad. His dad was in a wheelchair, and his country and his family had forgotten him, which was all garbage.
So the U.S. has not formally listed Gilman as unlawfully detained. Why is that? I mean, it seems simple enough.
So the wrongful detention designation comes under the Robert Levinson Hostage Taking and Accountability Act of 2020. And admittedly, there is a policy debate inside the State Department for fear that if they designate some of these Americans, the cost to release them will go up. We disagree. The families of Americans being held in Russian prisons, wrongfully detained, disagree with that. The fact is, we just saw the Russian TASS news agency even come out and say, look, because he's not wrongfully detained, nor are the others, we don't assume this is a priority case for the American government. So that wrongful detention designation is such an important thing because it does tell that other country that's holding an American unlawfully, unjustly, wrongly, look, we're going to use every tool in our foreign policy, every tool across our government to bring this home, bring this American home, because they should not be in this situation.
So you're saying the other side to that is if you call someone wrongfully detained, it almost makes them more valuable, makes a bigger deal out of it, and then can it make it harder for negotiations?
I would disagree with that notion. And again, there is a debate that can be had. I've been in this business for a long time. I will tell you that wrongful detention designation is important. It tells families, first and foremost, your loved one is officially a priority for us. It tells the captive country, hey, this is a priority for us. You've got to let them go. So there are a lot of things that come with that. But look, it all doesn't matter right now in the case of Robert Gilman. We need to see him released. This is a humanitarian release that needs to happen. It needs to happen now, for fear that if it doesn't, he may not make it out of this.
Secretary Rubio reportedly discussed Gilman with his Russian counterpart back in July. Was there any progress there? Do you think that helped?
I think that was progress alone. And look, we are very appreciative. The family is very grateful to this White House, to this administration, for as much action as they've taken, given the fact that Mr. Gilman's been in Russian detention for over 1,600 days. So the problem is there's no argument with this White House on making him a priority right now just to get him out. But the fact is, this is on the Russian government. This is on Vladimir Putin. And I would imagine that this will severely damage any potential relationship build back if a former Marine dies in a Russian prison when he was wrongfully detained.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.